get this gap going.
Hey guys, Buffy Game back today, bringing out a video, and today we'll be discussing the long-awaited and the lost Modern Warfare content that may finally be making its debut into Warzone here and into Modern Warfare at the end of Season 4 of the Cold War Warzone integration. So, we're going to be talking about the CX9 and the RAAL LMG in this video. The CX9 based off of the Scorpion Evo 3 in real life, and the RAAL LMG based on Sig Sauer's entry into the Next Generation Squad Weapon Program, the Sig Sauer 338 Norma Magnum machine gun. So if you enjoy the content, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay notified for all future content. I will be having a video that's going to kind of piggyback off of this, being titled, basically the topic will be, what if Modern Warfare had year 2 of support? So what if Cold War never came out, or at least what if Infinity Ward gave full support for Modern Warfare 2019 in parallel with the Cold War game being released as well. So if there was a second year of that, what would that have looked like? So I'll be detailing that in a future video, hopefully tomorrow or Friday. So be sure to turn on that notification button so you're notified when that video goes live. I have a really good thumbnail for that Big Mike worked with, so I'm really excited to have that video up. But for today's topic, a lot of creators are piggybacking off of this idea that because Raven showed the CX9 or the Scorpion Evo in a gameplay featurette here before the Season 4 Reloaded, they did show it in gameplay, and then in the patch notes they teased that a long-awaited weapon will be making its debut in Verdansk. So that's seemingly alluding to the CX9 or the Scorpion Evo. However, there's two weapons here, as you can see the gameplay in the background from Season 2 of the Cold War integration. There's two weapons that have yet to make their debut, that being one, the CX9, and the other here, the RAAL LMG. So you'll see this gameplay again. These were floor loot back in Season 2, and you could get these as floor loot on the old map of Verdansk for about the first week before they took them out of the floor loot rotation. These were readily available. You could get them in orange boxes, even regular boxes, and these weapons were extremely fun to use, especially the LMG. So everyone's talking about the Scorpion Evo 3, and now that we have Season 4 coming to a close and Raven teasing that a long-awaited weapon will be making its debut, it seems like one of these, if not both, will be coming. So we will hopefully be getting some more Modern Warfare that lost what was supposed to be probably Season 7 content coming to the game. Now, Season 4 will end on August 10th here, coming up in about 12 days, and the Season 5 will start on August 12th, so, or excuse me, August 11th should be the start of Season 5, depending on how they carry that over, but Season 4 should end on the 10th, so that would mean we have about 2.5 weeks or so for this content to be released, so it's just a matter of time, will it actually come? So it seems like this is kind of a reoccurring theme that we talk about this every season or two, is that the new Modern Warfare weapons are finally going to be coming. It's something I definitely see a lot of the other creators covering every now and then, because we do get a lot of teases for that. So the question is, where are these weapons and why haven't they been released yet? Really, what are they waiting for? Now that we've seen, I think the game should be in hopefully a good spot to finally release these. They've done a lot of weapon balancing changes, especially with the Season 4 Reloaded. A lot of weapons are in a much better state, and it's probably time to introduce these Modern Warfare weapons back into the rotation. Since the meta for the game has still heavily favoring Cold War weapons, these two weapons, when they were ground loot, were heavily favorited by myself and a lot of other players, especially the Scorpion had extremely fast TTK in close quarters, as it should, given the high rate of fire for the submachine gun. And the RAAL LMG, or the Sig Sauer 338 Norma Magnum, had enormous stopping power, because think about it, the 7.62 is the 7.62 by 51, as well as some of the other Russian rounds. The 7.62 by 54R are the largest LMG calibers we have in the game. This taking that up a notch to a 338 Norma Magnum. So this is kind of that intermediary cartridge between the 7.62 and the 50 caliber. And this thing hit like a truck for vehicles and people, as you can see in the gameplay in the background. A lot of fun to use. This is kind of the content I think we need these weapons to really freshen up the gameplay right now. The Cold War weapons have been in the meta really since the gameplay was merged with Warzone was merged with Cold War. Those weapons were introduced. Cold War weapons have always really been at the forefront. We had the DMR MAC-10 meta, and so on and so on. The FARA, everything, the AUG. It's just been a really tough year since they introduced these weapons, and the Modern Warfare weapons have really gone fading into the background. So I think this would be a good opportunity to finally introduce these. I really would love to see these two new weapons introduced to the game, especially, like I said, the CX9 is a great weapon, really good in TTK for close quarters, but the RAAL LMG is what I had a blast using when these were floor loot. As you can see in the background gameplay, this thing was just a lot of fun to use. The stopping power was enormous. You could take out vehicles, trucks, helicopters very quickly because it's such a large round. And stopping power is just, imagine if you could unlock this thing, put on Full Metal Jacket, and what other attachments are available for this outside of just what we had available in the blueprint. Because I don't even think these are the best in-slot attachments for this blueprint. I think some of our community members, especially data miners like Big Mike, was able to look and see what assets were available for both of these weapons. And I don't even think both of these blueprints were the best builds that you could possibly make. So I think I would really love to, I think a lot of us here would love to grind back into Modern Warfare, unlock these weapons, and use them specifically in Modern Warfare multiplayer, but also inside of Warzone. Just really freshen up the gameplay and have a lot of fun with these new weapons. So definitely stay tuned. Hopefully we get these. Maybe it could come tomorrow. It could come next week. Hopefully before the end of Season 4. Maybe they'll wait till the start of Season 5. However, I don't see that happening since they'll be introducing new Cold War weapons with that. But the other topic for the upcoming video will be what Modern Warfare would have looked like if they had 2 years of support. So I think that'll be an interesting topic that we'll be covering, like I said, hopefully tomorrow or Friday, pending what kind of content comes for the game. If we do end up getting these 2 new weapons for Modern Warfare, we'll obviously be covering those for some conversions. But let me know down below what you guys think. Do you want to see the CX9 and the RAAL LMG? Do you think we'll see both of these before the end of Season 4? Do you think we'll only see one of them? My bet is, if anything, we're only going to see the CX9. We really haven't heard anything about the RAAL LMG, and they haven't shown anything. Hopefully we get both. However, I wouldn't bet money that we get both. My money's on that we only get the CX9. However, like I said, I would love to see both store items and be able to grind and unlock them in Modern Warfare. Let me know down below what you guys think of that. I'll leave my links to the social media down below for Twitter, Instagram, as well as Discord. Those are all the best places to get a hold of me there. And go ahead and join the Discord. The link is down there, like I said, as well as a Twitch link for live streams. We do live streams here on this channel, here on YouTube and over on Twitch. And when we get a more regular live stream schedule going here later on this summer, I'll be doing here on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you're not following there already, go ahead and do so. And like I said, if you're enjoying the content here on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that bell for notifications so you guys don't miss the upcoming content, specifically the one that I'm excited for, being year 2 of Modern Warfare. So let me know down below what you guys think of this, what you want to see, what other weapons would you like to see. I'm not even sure what the Cold War weapons are going to be for Season 5 yet. I expect we'll get that roadmap here coming up in the next week and a half or so. So potentially we could have 3 or at least 4 brand new weapons here within 3 weeks. So let's wait and see. Hopefully we get some good content. Hopefully some more weapon balance and coming and some other fixes. We know there's going to be perks that are going to be introduced here at the start of Season 5, as well as some rebalancing of perks so we can hear dead silence, things like that. So a lot of exciting things coming here for Warzone, hopefully to keep this game nice and fresh moving forward, as it is going to have to contend with Battlefield and Halo coming up here later this year. So leave you guys with that. Let me know what you think down below. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming, out.